the tattoo that says "A Beautiful Life." I'm sure if the defense is accident, they'll say, well, that was actually a tribute to Caylee's life. All right? That was not about my new freedom, my new life I'm embarking without a daughter. That was actually a tribute to Caylee. But how will they explain the duct tape around the child's mouth and nose? And how will they explain all the lies that Top Mom told, taking police on a wild goose chase for a month? The series of lies that finally came crashing down around her. If she would lie about that, why should I believe an accident is true? And the computer searches, hold on, wait a minute. The computer searches, Bill Schaefer, for chloroform, how to make weapons out of home materials found in the home, about breaking necks. How can they explain that?
They can't explain it, Nancy. The defense is doing what the defense has to do. They may throw the world under the bus, but you have to understand, if a woman kills her child, is there such a big leap that she's going to throw her family, her friends, or anyone else under the bus? That is the big problem for the defense. She is their own worst evidence because of her lies, her failure to report, the computer searches, on and on and on. And after a while, a jury just says, wait a minute, I might believe you've explained a few things away, but not the myriad of things that's going to lead to this young woman's conviction.
What about Ann Bremner? How could she explain the computer searches, which were all the way back in March? For instance, on March 21, it can be proven she was the only one home. Both her parents were at work on March 21, and there are computer searches for homemade chloroform. There are computer searches for how to break a neck, how to make weapons out of household items. Now, we have one clue. And when the defense was first opposing the death penalty, a memo was created in which the defense state, an overly agitated, financially strapped mother seeking sleep, might likely use an inexpensive, risky homemade anesthetic on herself, chloroform. Using even poorer judgment, a mother might also administer this to quiet her child. Some parents, acting on pediatricians' advice, use drugs like Benadryl to keep children quiet on airplanes or help them sleep. Are they comparing the knockout drug chloroform to Benadryl?
Well, yeah, because it's a more common thing, or common medicine that we've heard about. But here's the deal. She may be your best evidence, Nancy. I mean, the fact that we all know, she doesn't have to explain anything. The state has to prove their case beyond a reasonable doubt. She's the only one that knows what happened, and this shifts into negligence, a manslaughter, accident, etc.
Yeah,
it's a whole
you're talking kind of crazy lawyer talk. If you could just answer
I'm not doing
any
crazy lawyer talk. It's just lawyer talk.
Explain. You're starting to talk about. I'm asking you, how do you explain the computer search? And you're saying, oh, this shifts into involuntary manslaughter. Explain.
No, but what I'm saying, all I'm saying is she doesn't have to explain, but I'll explain. How would she explain it? She used chloroform. She made a mistake. Broken neck, there's no evidence of a broken neck. What else do you have in terms of computer searches? Nothing. And you've got other things that you can explain away from her. When you just take the whole equation and shift it to accident. I'm here.
Ann.
Yes.
It doesn't matter that Caylee did not have a broken neck that we know of. Her body was in so many parts. Her bones.
Why doesn't it?
I'm not sure that. I was finishing a sentence, and
okay, I'm sorry.
The fact that the cause of death was not that we know of broken neck, that means nothing. The computer searches is the crux of my question. How can those be explained away?
Well, that's why I was telling you, Nancy, is if there's no broken neck, then there's no significance of that being on someone's computer search. They don't have that in the case, so you don't need to explain it. But I'll tell you, I have to keep coming back to reasonable doubt. They don't have to explain anything, but they will apparently.